Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate, and if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Agum Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into your reading. This is a 3-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. I have your Orisha Tarot out here to clarify. I also have your Oracle cards, guys. And some of you guys keep asking where the Oracle cards come from. They are from Black Truths Oracle and Mystic Black Rose Oracle. Okay, so I think those are on Etsy. But let's get into this. It's good. I got some stuff, okay, with your Oracle cards. There's some stuff to talk about, like for real. But we do have some good things coming. I just, guys, for all of the good that's about to come into your life, please get away from these negative energies. Like, I do see some stuff that could really spoil a really good time, whether that's from family or these lovers or whatever the case may be. I keep getting a lot of relocation energy. So for those of you who have relocated, be careful. You may be in the spot that you're supposed to be, and it doesn't stop negative energies from trying to pursue you. All right, but let's get into your reading. Okay, we're going to start out with the tarot, move to the oracle. Your first set out is Strength, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune or Oshumare. Then you have the Page of Swords in reverse, clarified by the 5 of Pentacles. Third position, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, clarified by the Dwarves and Gnome. Yeah, that's Dwarves and Gnomes. Top of the deck, you got 9 of Pentacles, clarified by Shango. Bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Cups, clarified by Ashu. All right, 4 of Cups, clarified by Ashu. Okay, so let's get into this. For your Oracle cards, I'll be doing houses and signs. Only for one position in your tarot will I do houses and signs. Okay, so here, your first position, you have Strength, clarified by Oshumare. Okay, y'all, right here, you see how she's trying to shut the mouth up of this lion? This is what y'all gonna have to do when your Wheel of Fortune hits. This could already be happening for some of you, but when your Wheel of Fortune, your luck changes, or your finances start to really grow, you have to keep your mouth shut. You see what she's saying? She like, close your fucking mouth, okay? Stop talking. Stop talking about whatever it is really good that's happening for you, okay? There are certain people. Why? A snake could be in the grass. See, the snake is representing your transformation, the new life you have because of what's good, the good thing that's happening. But at the same time, there is a snake in the grass. There's a snake in the grass, all right? So be careful of snakes. Some people would love to hear about your good fortune and find ways to either take it from you or do something, I don't know, do something strange, okay? So keep your mouth shut about that. I swear, like, I feel like you're gonna be so excited about all of these things, but everybody needs to not know. Everybody don't need to know, all right? So second position, you have, this is why. Page of Swords, clarified by the 5 of Pentacles. Y'all got spies, but very bitter, angry spies. And what they wish for you is lack and poverty with the 5 of Pentacles. This is what they're wishing because they feel so bitter. And like someone wants to take revenge, but they watch everything about y'all. I told y'all, like, some people like are watching how you grow on social media or other platforms or just anything, or they're waiting for you to tell them. And see, with spy energy, the spy does not always have to, it could be the people they send. Sometimes, a page is somebody you send out. So sometimes they got people calling y'all up, talking to y'all, asking you about how are things going, hoping that you say something bad. Okay, if it's not the person who's got this energy, because look, it's even here, fired up, contemplation and fired up. You definitely, something good for you is definitely on somebody's mind and they're mad. It's the same energy, right? So it could either be them reaching out all right, messaging you, calling you, or someone else, like they have another person calling or asking about what's going on with you, trying to see if you're in some kind of lack or poverty, or hoping and wishing that, you know, all the time looking for something bad to be happening. Now, your third position is where I was like, hey, I need to look at the houses, because your Wheel of Fortune here was meant to stay in the reverse, and then you have a dwarf. Now, the last reading I posted, you had a dwarf and it had all of the riches around it, but this one doesn't. And there is, your Wheel of Fortune is supposed to be in reverse. So I wanted to know why. The houses you have for that energy are 4th, Cancer energy, 5th, Leo energy, 6th, Virgo. A lot of energies, y'all, so bear with me. You have 10 and 2, Capricorn, Taurus. You also have 12 and 3, Pisces, Gemini, and 7, which is Libra, okay? Why would that be in the Wheel of Fortune? Why are we dealing with a dwarf without? Because of, like I told you, the people around you. Family members you need to distance yourself from, 4th house, okay? The places you need to relocate to. So this, I feel like it goes like both ways. If you're unwilling to move or relocate, you might not get to experience everything you're looking for. Also, if you relocate and aren't mindful of your surroundings and the people you bring into your life, 7th house energy, the partnerships you create, that could also stop the wheel. And I'm gonna get more on this, okay? But let me run through this. 5 and 6 is Leo, Virgo, your lifestyle and your health, okay? Which to me feels like your sex life, all right? If your sex life gets a little bit out of control, the wheel will stop. 10 and 2, this is status and resources. If you overspend or try to keep up with the Joneses, the wheel will stop, okay? 12 and 3, hidden motives and intentions from neighbors, relatives, siblings, and people of that brotherhood, sisterhood energy. Keeping certain people who are negative around, who's hiding their intentions, that will also stop your will, okay? And possibly too, a lack of creativity. Right? See, because when I see the dwarf, you should be thinking about how to create the riches, because there's nothing coming out of the ground. So are you unwilling to venture into something different, or where are you being led to go? You know, because you have 2 Wheel of Fortunes. So there's the Wheel of Fortune where you get blessed and you got to keep your mouth shut. But then there's another wheel where, are you willing to do something extra to increase the fortune? If you're not, you're missing out on the double fortune. You're only getting one set of fortune. Now, the thing is, you got to be conservative in your ideas. That keeps coming up about being conservative and taking proper risks, okay? Because that 5th house energy could be a level of risk. And what kinds of risks do you like to take? Is it crazy risks, or are you taking calculated risks, well thought out risks? And if you do, you could really win. You could really make a good, whatever it is, idea or whatever it is you're trying to do. If you, plan it, think it, test it, okay? Now, the other thing is you are being watched over. Remember, dwarves govern circumstances. So they're the reasons these elemental beings, whether it be your ancestors or real dwarves, some of you all may have be connected to a dwarf energy. These beings are opening up circumstances for fortune and opportunities, and they close them. Okay, they open them and they close them. They're around you, looking at you. They are already very pleased with the progress you're making. If you've made any progress, if you've taken your life more serious, if you notice what you've done the right things with certain blessings, you're just not risking yourself, right? You've learned your lessons from risking yourself, and you're like, okay, let's bunker down. Let's take the blessing God gives me and do it right. Let me remove the negativity. They're watching you do this stuff. So if you're willing to keep going in a progressive manner, then this dwarf will allow things to actually grow. It will continue to let your will move forward. If you don't, it's going to stop it. Like some of you all you'll notice if I start dating somebody wrong, or I won't let go of certain people, like as soon as I get a blessing, I'll just see it very slowly like nothing else is trickling in, or what I'm working on stops working, or I find myself not working on anything because I spent all my time with so-and-so, or whatever the case may be. This is very important. Very, very important. The other thing is to not be trying to keep up with the Joneses, y'all. There's no need. You're not a Jones. You're an angel. You're a chosen one. You're not a Jones, okay? You don't have to worry about stuff like that, all right? Now, top of the deck, you have, here, let me make sure I said everything with that. Yeah, that's good. All right, top of the deck, you have 9 of Pentacles clarified by Shango. Now, this is great because this still continues on with the karmic energy. Shango is justice. This is your justice to be self-sufficient, all right? Your spirituality is also a part of this. We have Jupiter, 9 of Pentacles energy, so it's very important that you stay connected with your spirituality. It's tied to your money here with the 9 of Pentacles. Trusting your intuition, right? Always praying to show God your enemies. Show me my enemies for everything that I go out and about and venture and do. Because in this energy is so good, like it's really, really good. But granted, you still have these tests and people trying to come at you. So you're going to need this hawk. You're going to need the hawk. That way you don't end up feeling so reclusive, so stuck in the house, so afraid. Once you say that prayer at night or before you leave, you can trust that spirit, because with this Jupiter energy so strong in your reading, guys, your intuition is on 50. All right. You have very strong intuition. Y'all know things well ahead of time. OK, y'all know about everything going on. You may not have solid proof, but I told y'all, in the last reading, y'all gonna get your proof. You're gonna get your proof. You're not wrong. All right. So with this energy, just ask. All you have to do is pray and say, hey, can you show me what's out there? I'm about to go to this thing. Everybody that comes up, somehow let me know who I need to keep talking to or remove myself from. Whatever group conversation. Remember, you don't have to impress nobody. God is the only person you need to impress. Your ancestors, they are already pleased with you. Keep doing what you're doing. You are going to live a very exceptional, wealthy, comfortable, giving life, charitable life. Some of you all, because it keeps coming up that you need to create platforms that help other people. The things that you've gone through or the things that you are really good at, you need to share that with the world, okay? But, again, keep your distance from certain people because it doesn't stop certain audiences from trying to get too close to you, all right? Bottom of the deck, and this is where actually it like swings us right into your oracle messages, but this is something serious. So we have the 4 of Cups clarified by Eshu. And it's important because you seem to have to reject whoever this person is. See, he's coming with the drink in his hand, and he's got a cigar, and he be out and about in the streets. Some of y'all have somebody with that energy. They like to be in the streets too much, male or female. They love ripping and running. They love hitting them corners, okay? Some of you all, there is this level of prostitution here or something like that, or they just be out doing too much, okay? Because of the corners in the street. You need to reject that. And I'm really going to stress this about the prostitution because we have the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups can sometimes represent blood illnesses. That could be HIV, it could be herpes or anything like that. So if you know you have a male or a female in your life that the nightlife, or for a fact that they're either prostituting or seek out prostitutes. And listen, y'all, they could be of any level of status. If you know it, then you need not, because here, this is your first card out. Don't ignore it. All right? Don't ignore that. All right? So if you know somebody's doing that, that could be something that occurs with them, and that's why you need to reject it. Now, in this energy here, your very first oracle card, it's 4th house. This is speaking on somebody's family or sibling. So I've already mentioned, and there was a reading way back when, well, maybe 4 readings back when I was talking about someone having an OnlyFans, but this could even go as far as finding out a brother, sister, or sibling, or someone very close to you is into prostitution. If it's not that you have someone near you doing that, but somebody's taking part in something in the streets that you need to reject, okay? Or maybe you need to warn them of this 4 of Cups energy, okay? Whichever the case, take it as it resonates because it's going to manifest different for all of you not everybody's in a relationship with somebody like this, but for whatever reason, it's relevant to somebody about, you know, this prostitution or OnlyFans or being in the streets kind of thing. Okay, give me a second before we move on. You know what? Right before I get into your oracle, because I'm gonna pick it up, I just want to get these overall messages out of the way. All right, so this is for some of you all who have been motivated to purchase property, relocate. There's the energy of redecorating and additions to the family. This is a message that's come out before in the reading. Whether you're motivated to purchase property should be based upon your intuition. What is your intuition telling you about buying a certain property or moving to a certain place? Some of you all have to relocate though. You know, like I feel like you don't have a choice based on certain circumstances. But if you're not moving, some of you all are redecorating your homes, and additions to the family is saying that there's a child coming through for somebody, and that came out in another reading. You have this energy of the guardian angel again. All right, you have a guardian angel willing to help you in the nick of time when you need it most, but don't always be looking for your guardian angel. I told you, your intuition is going to be on 50, so you're going to know some things, and all of this fortune and stuff, they really want to see how you handle it. They really do want to see how you handle everything that's given to you. So in this energy, you will be allowed to make mistakes. You will. I think they'll come in when the worst things are coming for you. Because I do see some people with really bad energy, right? They'll come through when the worst things, but if you want to ignore, I said this, if you want to ignore signs and synchronicities, then, you know, that was your call. That was your call to ignore those signs and synchronicities, all right? So you don't be yelling and getting mad at your guardian angel after receiving a blessing, but they've been telling you over and over again to remove yourself from certain people, remove yourself from this relationship, get away from your family, you know? So your third message is it's time to take a lead in the community or a lead on a project. This could be your own project. This could be certain things at work where you become the leader, or you want to help out a community with whatever skill or ability you have. This could even be creating a community online. All right. There's going to be more interactions with siblings, relatives, and neighbors, but I don't believe that all those interactions are going to be positive. It's just indicating more interactions. And you don't have to have these interactions if you don't want to. It's just, it may be them wanting to interact more with you, okay? You can learn more through reading and talking with people. And some of you will learn some things on some short trips. I think I saw something about a vacation in the oracle cards. But yeah, some of you all have things where you just need to brush up your skills by picking up a book or talking to somebody. They'll point you in the right direction for a particular thing you're trying to learn, whatever the case may be. Let me see. Do I have another message? No, I don't. All right, we can get into your oracle cards, all right? So your first set out, you have fantasy and seduction clarified by signs. Your second set, you have karmic partner clarified by observing. All right. Third position, you have lies clarified by deja vu. All right, you've heard these lies before. Okay. Fourth position, you have empty-handed clarified by risky. Empty-handed clarified by risky. Now, I know this talks about, you know, STDs and things, but risky could also mean like gambling your money. So if you are into gambling, you may want to be careful because you could lose it all, right? Fifth position, you have contemplation clarified by fired up. Top of the deck, you have determined clarified by only you. Bottom of the deck, you have toxic, crazy, clarified by dating. All right, and I don't know if I said this when I pulled up your tarot with this Nine of Pentacles clarified by Shango. You may want to be single. What is this? Justice is 7th house energy, relationships, but Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is single. So you make a lot more money by being single at this time. All right? Focusing on yourself. But let's get into the reading. Y'all, this is wild. So you have fantasy and seduction clarified by signs. All right? From this position, this is coming from the 4th house, Cancer, 3rd house, Gemini, 11th house, Aquarius, 10th house, Capricorn, 9th house, Sagittarius, 8th house, Scorpio, 5th house, Leo. So from the 4th house, like I said, this is family. This is family. You could be finding out that somebody's into the sex fantasy world, okay? With 4th house energy, one of your family members is doing that. You got to notice the signs or synchronicities around that. Now, this is next to the 3rd house. 4th and 3rd is giving me family, siblings. Let me get the family thing out of the way. Some of y'all got some Kevin Gates energy around y'all. Y'all know Kevin Gates didn't mind having sex with his cousin, all right? So if it's not your family, you may have a family member that's attracted to you, right? And you're picking up on it. But if it's not your family member, this could be like a lover's family member. Like, you may notice that it could go either way. One of your family members is attracted to somebody you're talking to, or maybe the person I'm talking to, I think they mess with their family members, okay? And I'm picking this up pretty heavy because every time I get 4th and 3rd house energy around this, it's just a little weird. Now, if it's not a family member, remember, 3rd house energy has to do with relatives. Sorry, we already mentioned relatives. It has to do with neighbors, brotherhoods and sisterhoods. Also, it has to do with teachers and students. Now, I do have 9th house energy. Yeah, here we go. 9th house energy here in the same set, right? Now, I've mentioned this before about gurus, bishops. This could be a pastor or a spiritual leader or a professor. Somebody could literally be having an affair with a professor or a pastor or something like that. With that energy, I have 10th and 11th house right next to each other. So this could involve someone well-known, or it could be a well-known adult star. Okay, I don't know. But with this energy, this person, they could, like I say, be a pastor, guru. They could work in TV, media, or some form of publishing with ninth house energy, or there's a foreigner in that energy, all right? 8th house goes right along with the sex. This is somebody's fantasy. It's probably a hidden fantasy, okay? So there could be some kink things going on with that, or just something I've always wanted to do, right? But the signs, you got to look for the signs that this is going on, all right? 5th house is giving a sexual energy, and I dare say, like I say, 5th house has to do with children. So if you're noticing that somebody speaks on children in a way, because it says fantasy and seduction, if they speak to children in a certain kind of way that's weird, or they do weird actions, or you catch them looking at somebody in the wrong way or something like that, there may be something there, okay? If they're not messing with their own family, there's a litany of things that could be going on around someone's sexual, seductive fantasies, and the signs you need to look for, okay? That's in the first position. Now, in the second position, we have karmic partner and observing. Somebody's watching y'all. Karmic partner says, being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you, male or female. Guys, and if you're a male, it could be another male doing this. It could be a male business partner, all right? Or just a man in anybody's life, whether you're a gay man or not, or a female, whatever. Guys, it's a karmic partner, and they're observing you, watching you. So coming from this house, the house that energy is coming from is the 12th, 3rd, 6th, 11th, 7th, and 8th. Give me a sec, y'all. 12th house, hidden. Something hidden, all right? It's a hidden thing that they're doing. You don't know that they're watching. They're trying to make sure that you don't know, especially if they're using social media. 3rd house is the same thing, siblings, relatives, neighbors, people that you are, consider brotherhood, sisterhood, group kind of activities, whether it's fraternity, sorority, or you guys actually have created a brotherhood, sisterhood around anything I mean, it's really easy to create that. It could be like, these are my favorite people to party with. These are my favorite people to read with, hike with, exercise with, okay? So in third house energy. Sixth house could even be, like I say, working out with, or your karmic partner. You or your karmic partner is in a health, service field, armed forces, handyman, handywoman, kind of work like that, all right? So you or that person is in that field and they're watching you, okay, with sixth house energy. And guys, feel free, because I can't remember everything. Look up, you know, the energies that are held in these houses if you need to. 11th house energy, this could be someone, an acquaintance, all right? Someone you getting to know as a friend. Friends with benefits constantly comes up, so that could be there with the 11th house. This could also be, like I said, someone who watches you on social media, right? Someone could think you're very successful, right? What you do on social media is successful, and they watch you all the time, and they try to get close to you. Hold on. 7th and 8th, this is somebody where you are either married to them or divorced, because 7th and 8th came together when I was getting your houses. They came to me together. So it's either someone who got with you for a resource, and that's why they're watching and observing you and stalking you, trying to figure out how to come into your life or dress it up and make sure I look all put together to come into your life. Or this is someone you've parted ways with and they're watching you. And they're watching you because, and stalking you because of some sort of gain that you have. This could be the gain from a divorce, or the fact that they just don't like seeing you do better than them at this time, okay? I mean, we do have the Wheel of Fortune out here twice. We got Justice in the upright, so it's like that for some people. Now, your third position, you have lies and deja vu. Lies and deja vu. There's history, happened in the past, repeated patterns. All right, we have 12th house, 4th house, 3rd house, 5th and 6th and 11th. So again, hidden motives, lying, all right? Could even be drug use. 12th house, y'all, 12th house keeps bringing up karmic, closing out karmic things. 12th house has to do with pharmaceuticals or drugs. It has to do with prisons and asylums and hospitals. So yeah, again, people are hiding their mental health. It talks about prisons. I don't know if someone's just been released from prison. Actually, I almost feel that for the top of the deck message that I have for you, but we'll get there. So this could be someone who just got released from prison, an asylum. They have something hidden. They're keeping secrets, deep secrets. Give me a second. Let me go back to the position. Yeah, when it comes to the 12th house, or there's just a karma being closed. Now, 4th house says it's a karma with your family. This could be a past life thing that is being resolved between family. Y'all, sometimes this family stuff is family with you and family of karmic partners. All right? It's family keeps 4th house family. That's why I said, like, you know, this stuff is getting freaky here. And this could be your own family. Very well could be your own family, but this could be the family of a karmic partner. Okay? So, give me a second. Where we at? 3rd? Yeah. So, 4th house, lies, deja vu. This could even be around relocating. There could be a landlord lying about a particular thing. You may have dealt with this at another previous building or something where it's like, wow, I'm going through this again. This could be your mother lying or a family member lying. 3rd house, a sibling lying, relative lying, neighbor lying, brotherhood, sisterhood lying, coven, spiritual group lying, student, teacher lying, okay? 5th and 6th, sex life stuff. Told you, lifestyle. They came together. So someone's in a certain lifestyle, but they're keeping a secret, and I think that runs right into this energy here. Empty-handed and risky. I think this goes right in there when we get to the 5th and 6th house, right? So when we're talking about someone who lives or has a particular lifestyle, they could be lying. Like you could get into like a polyamorous couple. One of them could be lying about their sexual health and you get something or whatever the case may be. 11th house, like I said, is an acquaintance. Let me say this to you too. If you've already contracted anything in the past, let's say you are HIV positive or have herpes, or you dealt with a lot of STDs or whatever, this is a time where somebody's lying about that and it's going to happen again. You could get something again. So if you already have something and you don't want it, don't repeat the same patterns that got you in the place where, you know, you didn't want to be, you know, because that energy is very strong right now. It's just really, really strong right now. Okay. So, and we'll get into it now because now we're in our fourth position of empty-handed and risky. All right. So before I get into the houses, like I said, this could be someone who gambles too much and you lose your money, right? By taking gambles and risks you don't know about. You don't know something for sure. This don't just have to be about health. This could be about business matters or things that people keep trying to pull you in. Definitely, because I got 11th house energy where, you know, you're doing something because your friends are doing it. Oh, we're all flipping houses now. You don't know shit about flipping a house, right? So it's that kind of energy. Also, this is somebody who you have a strong sexual tie to, but their life is going in shambles, right? But then they want to stay with you or get back connected to you, spend more time with you or live with you, but you're not the only person they're talking to. So they're using you here and they're out and about doing what they want to do. All right, that's that. Yeah, those were the things I was feeling with that. So let's run through the houses. 12th house, this risky thing where it says unprotected sex, sexual disease, partner to partner, unsafe decision, definitely 12th house energy. This person is hiding that. All right. 10th and 11th, y'all, this could be someone, and they came together, somebody of status, either you, but I'm feeling the person. I'm feeling like it's someone of a particular, they could be famous or well known within government or society, but they could be having issues, money issues, and they got sex issues. This is why they're out having a lot of protected sex. Remember what happened with Usher? Y'all, we be thinking celebrities, and we got these sirens going because it must be for somebody, right? We think these celebrities are famous and everybody loves them and that they are blameless or have no blemishes. But I mean, like Usher, he went through that whole freaking litigation with men and women, you know, from giving them herpes. So don't think that because, y'all, status and money don't mean good. They don't mean that person is a good person. A lot of people still operate like that. You know, like, oh, they got a lot of money, they must be good. Oh, everybody likes them, they must be good. No. You know, your intuition is too strong. You can tell somebody's character. We see people all the time with bad character in high positions. So, you know, you have to check your ego when 10 and 11 keeps coming up. Okay? There's somebody, some of y'all are dealing with people, they could be social media famous or literally like the standard type famous, like a movie star, a musician, a high-ranking public official. Something's going wrong and they out here fucking everybody. Okay? All right. And then here, when it comes to 1 and 2, you have the first house and the second house. This has to do with somebody's identity. Now, like I say, their financial identity could be false or their sexual identity could be false, right? This is when you find out what they're doing, okay? And 2, it just shows someone needs a resource or they love having access to your energy. Right? Your emotional, spiritual energy is a resource. So someone could really love that about you. If they have absolutely no money troubles, they're bothering you, always want your energy because they lack that. Or, like I said, because I do feel that some people within certain positions, money is funny as hell. And they're lying about it and they're, you know, out and about doing all kinds of crazy shit. Remember, Wheel of Fortune and Justice are out, so all kinds of karma are hitting people right now. All right, let's get to your 5th position. It's that mad person. They mad. Contemplation, fired up. Fired up says fuming with rage, overwhelming explosion of emotion, very angry. Somebody is at home all the time, sitting and stewing. Okay? This is coming from the 12th and 3rd, 11th and 2nd. In the 4th house, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer. Give me a second. All right, so 12th, they're hiding it. Remember yesterday I told y'all in the last reading somebody's thinking is off, like their thinking patterns are off, or they could possibly be being irrational. That's this. Like somebody's always having to like rethink their anger. Like, should I be this angry at them? I don't know. I think I should, right? Somebody thinks they should be angry with you. For some of you, it is a sibling. Others, a neighbor, or one of these friends in a group, or somebody you are in school with or teaching, a teacher or something like that. Third house energy, look it up, right? This is who's mad at some of y'all. It's coming from the third house. Relative, neighbor, sibling. Very, very angry. Or somebody like in one of your groups and they're trying to hide it. But I don't think that this is going to get held back. I think the more they see you be blessed and come around with this blessing, which is why some of y'all got to be quiet about it, is when they're going to like let it all spark up and probably unleash the fire. Hold on. Yep. 11th, an acquaintance. Second house energy. This is over resources. Yeah, somebody's mad. They're tired of looking at you do well, or will be tired of looking at you do well. 12th house energy could even be that's the karma. It's just what it is. It's how it's all supposed to be panning out. 4th house energy is a family member, a mother, family member, somewhere you've relocated, a landlord. All right, could be mad and angry. Hold on. Something have to do with your foundations with the 4th house. Hopefully you're not contemplating. Well, I mean, you could. It all really depends. Some of you all could be thinking about the past and getting mad, but you know, with 12th house energy, 3rd house energy, I think somebody else is mad at you. But take it as it resonates. Top of the deck. I swear, y'all got stalkers. The stalker energy is kind of strong. It's kind of strong because we got, you know, this observing, you know, being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you, and then determined, only you, focused on you, observing you, watching you. There's no one like you. Ooh-wee. All right, this is 7th, 8th, 9th, 12th, and 3rd energy, 3rd house energy. Some of y'all have like secretaries or assistants or somebody that could be feeling this towards you. Okay? Somebody you hired for something. But 7th house energy, somebody who wants to be in a relationship with you. Now, I don't know if they've achieved this yet, but they want to be in a relationship with you with 7th house. But they could very well be your enemy. Very well. He looks a little bit too determined. Remember how we got both of these out here? You see the stare? This is the second time we got both. So this is for men and women. Men and women who are determined. All right? And only you just seems like obsession. Focused on just you. Observing you. Watching you. There's no one like you. I just don't feel comfortable with this energy. Right? So, 7th house, someone wants to start a relationship with you, maybe a relationship that ended. 7th house, they're still stuck on you. 8th and 9th, there's a strong sexual feeling with the 8th house, but there also could be jealous. You could be dealing with somebody who does not like to see you with other people. You see? You know, you posting up talking about you going somewhere, you done make somebody real mad, male or female. All right? 9th house energy, this could be someone foreign or you met on vacation. Like I said, it could be that bishop or that guru, teacher, leader, okay? They're watching you be with somebody and they're very, very upset, okay? 12th house, I think they try to hide it, but I think that this is karmic. You're dealing with a karmic right now. 3rd house energy, again, that sibling rivalry. Your siblings could be mad about a relationship you have. They could be mad that people like you, you know? Or that there's no one like you. Maybe they see that people think you're exceptional or something. So they're kind of fixed on you. You can have a sibling like that. Now, if it's not a sibling, like I told you before, relative, neighbor, brotherhood, sisterhood, coven, prayer group, whatever the case may be, teacher, student kind of relationship, all right? Determining only you, definitely. It's either karmic or it's hidden, but I feel like this is gonna get exposed. Yeah, hold on. Let me see something. Man, y'all, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of good, but depending on your awareness, it could be hard to see. See, Jupiter energy is why it's coming up about you're going to be very happy and pleased and feeling like God is on your side. But you're going to look at everybody possibly like God is with all of these people too. And they're not. And God is not. Because these people don't want to be with that. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was about to end it. And I missed your bottom of the deck. Did I miss this? Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. I called out the wrong energies. Y'all, oh, hold on. Back it up. The top of the deck, that's not the 7th house. The top of the deck, that's only you. Sorry, y'all. Man, I'm sorry. 12th house, 3rd house, 10th and 9th. Y'all, 12th house, 3rd house, 10th and 9th. You know, like I said, that sibling, all that kind of stuff, definitely is probably somebody's like neighbor, probably somebody within a group, brotherhood, sisterhood. 10th house is concerning status. It could also be, like I told you, that prayer person, definitely, that's still there. But that's it, where it stops. That's where it stops. There's no 7th house energy in the top of the deck. It's just 12, 3, 10, and 9. Okay, 12, 3, 10, and 9. So if you want to go look those houses up, okay. It's the bottom of the deck that we got to look at. I apologize. You got toxic, crazy, dating. Now this is where we're dealing with 7th house energy. This is the 7th house energy. Some of y'all are in a relationship with somebody like this. Some of y'all partner is doing this. Okay? Toxic, crazy, dating sites, hooking up, seeing someone, one night stands is what your partner is doing. All right? I think whether or not you're in a relationship with a new person or been in this relationship with a particular person, this is what's going on. Okay? Dating sites, hooking up, seeing someone, and having one night stands. I told y'all, somebody be on them corners, hitting them streets. And you need to reject them. Okay? Now, with 8th and 9th, they could be doing whatever they're doing for money. All right? Or only being with you for money. I don't know. This 9th house energy, now that brings me back to the person who is a bishop or a pastor or something like that. You may find something on their phone. Find emails, messages, or certain types of apps. All right? You may find a Grindr app on somebody's phone or something like that. Or another kind of dating site. You may be in a relationship and wonder, why does your partner still have Tinder and Hinge on their phone? Why have not they gotten rid of that app? 12th and 3rd, they're keeping it a secret. But this is also saying 3rd house energy. This could be sibling, neighbor. This could be the person who they're hooking up with, like a neighbor, a relative of yours, or people within groups that they frequent. Okay. Some people are in like sex groups and stuff like that. And that's what this could be talking about, like online groups where they all meet up and stuff. So it could be like that. This is also very karmic, but someone's trying to keep this lifestyle hidden. They're trying to keep it hidden that they have another person that they're dating and that it looks like there's someone in particular that your person is with, but they also like frequent the sites and hook up and have one night stands. So this is another reason why y'all shouldn't be mad if somebody leave y'all for another person, right? Because whoever they are, they're coming with this toxic, crazy energy. They left you, right? But they out there hooking up with everybody. That person is not getting the best version of them, okay? Hold on, y'all. You could be sad about all of that. Ain't nobody getting the best version of them. They getting the same version you got. You know, if you're looking at them online or something thinking that they're happier or they're treating that person better, that is not the truth. And you know it's not the truth. So don't be checking up on nobody like that, because they getting the same raw deal you had with them if this is an ex. But I really do feel like this is somebody trying to approach y'all that you could have met online, and they still talk to everybody online. Like you met them online, they still online, even if they've solidified something with you. Or your current partner is doing all of this stuff, this extra stuff online. But remember, their behavior puts you at risk. So if you're helping them out because they feel emotionally depleted or financially depleted, they out and about still being nasty, and they're gonna bring you something. They're gonna bring you something. Okay, hold on. All right, y'all. That's what I got for you. Yeah, look. That's it. So let these blessings flow. Don't let them get blocked. If you keep up with this kind of energy, these very toxic energies, or you don't notice that I need to pull my energy away from, these fired up, angry people, because your sixth sense is telling you I need to stop hanging out with the jealous ones. You don't need them to outright say I'm jealous of you. All you have to do is feel it and then remove yourself. That's it, because whatever they do or how they distract you or how they deplete your money is going to stop the wheel and nothing's going to grow. This dwarf is going to see that wheel turning and say, stop it, and we'll hold it until you get your life right, until you straighten things out, and then we'll move the wheel again. But remember, the Wheel of Fortune also tell you life goes on. It's going to move on with or without you. And that's something that's really hard for us to come to terms with, especially when we are mad or upset about something. Life will keep moving. Opportunities will be given. Things continue to flow. So get out of whatever you're holding on to, or whoever's trying to hold on to you, because you need to keep flowing with life. And if they don't want to, and they want to stay stuck in the past, that's on them. You do not have to stay stuck in the past with a family member, lover, friend, acquaintance, group, nothing like that. This is what the Wheel of Fortune is saying. I'm coming in to balance out everything. If you don't want to, that's on you. That's why that guardian angel is saying, if you want to make certain mistakes over again or ignore the messages I'm sending you, that's on you. You can't expect them to rescue you for everything. All right? That's what I have for you. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. You want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys, see ya.